Welcome! In this video, I will be discussing color dominance and stranded knitting. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm happy to have you here. If you enjoy this video, please give it a like and consider subscribing. Color dominance is an effect that many knitters don't know about. How you hold the yarn can have a big impact on what color appears dominant within stranded colorwork. The keys are to be consistent and to decide which color you want to come to the foreground and which color you want to recede to the background. Typically, you're using two colors when working stranded colorwork. One is the pattern color and one is the background color. This is not what we're talking about when we're talking about color dominance, because you could decide to have the pattern color be the dominant color, or you could decide to have the background color be the dominant color. It all depends on which color you want to be more prevalent in a section of your knitting. Here is a swatch using two colors. In the bottom section, the cream colored yarn was held to be the dominant color. In the top section, the blue yarn was held to be the dominant color. Can you see the difference here? It's subtle, but it is a difference. The cream color comes to the foreground more in this section than in this section. This section, the blue color comes to the foreground a bit more. And this all comes down to how the yarn is held while you are working with your two colors. I will demonstrate this while holding the yarn in several different common configurations. My go-to method for working Fair Isle or stranded colorwork is to hold both strands in my right hand. I place my middle finger in between the two strands to keep them separate. The color to the bottom will be the color that appears dominant. Therefore, when I am knitting, this green color will be the dominant color. The white color ends up on top, and the green color ends up on the bottom. Or you can think of it as left and right. The green color is always to the left and the white color is always to the right. So whatever color is on the left will be the dominant color. And this is because that color on the left or on the bottom travels a shorter distance. And this is because the color that is on the bottom or to the left travels so that it falls below the other color when viewed on the wrong side of the work. This means there is more yarn available to it than there is to the color on top. So those stitches are just very slightly larger, and therefore that color will be more dominant. When holding one color in each hand, therefore, hold the color that you want to be dominant in your left hand. Like so. Make sure these yarns do not twist or change position. When holding both strands in the left hand, again, whatever color is on the bottom will be the dominant color. This is a very awkward move for me, but you kind of get the idea. Sometimes Fair Isle charts will indicate which color should be held to be dominant. Sometimes they will not, and it is up to you to decide which color to hold to be the dominant color. Most of the time you're probably going to want to hold the pattern color so that it's the dominant color. Therefore, the background color would be held in the right hand or to the right, and the pattern color would be held in the left hand or to the left or on the bottom. But it is completely up to you which color you want to hold to be the dominant color. If you're unsure, do a small swatch and see which way you prefer. Again, it's a very subtle difference, but it can be noticeable. The biggest thing is to be consistent and do not change in the middle of your project or in the middle of a row. So that is color dominance in stranded knitting. Were you aware of this phenomenon before? Let me know in the comments. I hope this was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you so much for watching.